Round 2 of the All Flags State Premier League saw the Western Knights take on Inglewood United at 6PR Stadium, both teams having new coaches for 2012. The Knights welcomed back Stuart Montgomery to their starting lineup, and it was not long before he was bamboozling the Inglewood defence, although Clisby eventually cleared the danger. It was Clisby who launched the first meaningful attack for Inglewood with a superb pass to Alex Canigia wide on the right. He cut infield and set up Danny Richmond, but his shot whistled the wrong side of the post. In the 24th minute, Callum Roberts was robbed of possession by Ryan Clark, chasing back. He looked up, played a short pass to James Samet, who lifted the ball over the Knights' defence and into the path of Al Jovic, who slid it under the advancing Miller to give Inglewood the lead. Jovic's run beat the offside trap and he calmly rolled the ball under the advancing Miller. 1-0 to Inglewood. Just before half-time, a comedy of errors almost saw Inglewood snatch a second. A poorly hit corner was eventually cleared for the Knights in an unconventional way. Richmond for Inglewood helped the ball on with his hand before Clisby unleashed a great left-foot shot that beat Miller and came down off the crossbar and out of the goal before it was cleared. It was then Clisby at the other end who prevented the Knights scoring an equaliser after he cleared a Montgomery cross with Roberts waiting to pounce. The second half saw the Knights continue to push for an equaliser. A long throw was met by Clisby but fell to Roberts, who beat Clark and shot, but his effort went over the crossbar. Roberts had another chance soon after, when Mirko fed Montgomery, who laid the ball into his path. His shot was only half blocked by Alex Sutton, and only the covering Clisby prevented a goal. Ryan Clark was a constant threat down the left for Inglewood, and when he tried to find Jovic, who took an air swing, it looked like the Knights had cleared the danger. But Inglewood clipped the ball forward, Samet chested it down before volleying just wide. Minutes later, as the Knights pushed up, Samet beat the offside trap and was only thwarted by a good save from Kevin Miller, who was helped out by Luka Jukic. Inglewood then almost produced an audacious second. Samet fed Jason Colley on the right, who in turn slipped the ball to Alex Canigia, whose shot, or was it a cross, clipped the crossbar. In the 79th minute they did eke out a second. Clark played the ball off the legs of Callum O'Connell before heading to the byline. He pulled the ball back and picked out the unmarked Jovic, who headed home his team's and his second. A superb ball by Clark to pick out Jovic, but dreadful defending by the Knights, leaving two players unmarked at the edge of the 6-yard box. Keeper Kevin Miller left speechless. Inglewood should have made it 3 soon after. O'Connell gave up cheap possession to Clark, who picked out Jovic again, but he lifted his effort the wrong side of the post. The Knights kept pushing for a goal, and in the dying minutes Callum Roberts unleashed a wonderful shot that had Alex Sutton at full stretch to save. When the final whistle sounded, Inglewood remained unbeaten and the Knights had slipped to their first defeat. Inglewood victors 2-0.
Bobby, congratulations to the great start to the season. 2 wins, happy with that one?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm happy that we won, but I'm more happy that the way that we play football. I mean, we try to do, especially with Norma and myself in charge, we're trying to do a right thing by football. In saying that is we try to play out from the back and we try to construct an attack from the back. So I was happy how the boys performed today.
Everyone played their part, including the back four. They seemed really solid. Everything that the Knights threw at them, and then on the counter-attack, Al Jovic was fantastic, scoring 2 great goals.
Yeah, Alex was a little bit injured in the pre-season, obviously coming from the National Youth League, and we know that he's a quality kid. You know, he's a good footballer. He can score goals, and he's sort of a maybe unfamiliar territory to play up front because he's really that number 10 behind striker. But on the end of the day, he got to score 2 good goals and nearly had a hat-trick.
Well, it's a fantastic performance today, but quick mention Jack Clisby's volley in the first half. that hit the underside of the bar. That was pretty something, wasn't it?
Yeah, you guys have it on the camera, so we'll see if that's the goal or not. So, overall, you know, it's a very hard job for the referees to call something like that, especially being drawn out of the action. So, you know, it's goal or not, it doesn't matter. I'm happy how the boys performed.
Fantastic job today. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Cheers.